Hi there, thanks for tuning in again to another episode of the Kingdom Living Podcast. We are super happy that you're joining us again, and we hope that you will draw something from today's episode, that you will be encouraged, you will be empowered, and that you will be blessed above all. Yeah, we want to dive deep into today's topic, and we see Jesus telling his disciples, James and Simon, to launch their net into the deep, although they've been toiling the whole night, and I just felt like this topic, it's still very recent, and I think for many of us it's still very useful, in the sense that it is a prophetic command. It is a prophetic direction. It's not just about studying it. It's really an instruction. Yes, it is a prophetic instruction for someone, and I feel we have to talk about it even more, what it means to launch our net into the deep. Like James and Peter, we might have been going through, a season where we've been trying all our best. We've been out there, we've been sending those applications for jobs, we've been trying to get that appointment at the immigration office, we've been applying for schools, we've been trying all that we can, and it just seems nothing is working. It just seems the net remains empty. No positive news, no approval, no positive emails that says congratulations, you have been accepted for that job or for that school. No response from the immigration office, no response from the place you have been waiting for this appointment for so long. No positive response from the doctors, although you've changed your health, diet, and everything. It just seems like the net that is being launched into the deep is empty, and nothing seems to change. We want you to be encouraged. We want to encourage you today that Jesus is the one now telling you to launch the net. No matter how much you've tried, no matter how many times you've sent out those letters, no matter how many times you've applied, no matter how many times you've called for an appointment, no matter how much you've changed your health, diet, Jesus is the one now telling you it is time again to launch that net, to launch your net into the deep, because it is time to receive your blessings. Those negative responses, they're going to turn to positive responses. Your health will be restored again, and that thing that you are so longing for, that thing you've been hoping for, will come back again, and you will receive that thing that you so much want. It is time to launch your net into the deep, with Jesus being the center of your net, with Jesus giving you the instruction and not yourself. When God calls us to launch our net into the deep through his word, through his own instruction, he isn't simply asking us to take a risk like we normally do. He is not saying that we should try and see what will come out of it. He definitely knows what would be the outcome. Jesus is on the boat with you. Jesus is the one helping you to launch your net this time. He's inviting you to step into greater opportunities, to not give up, to stand up again, to break through the surface, and to trust that the deep waters are where abundance awaits you. That it is not over, that he is still on the throne, that he has not given up on you, that assignment that he has given to you, he will grant you the needful grace, the grace you need in order to overcome, in order to fulfill the assignment. It's easy to stay in the shallows. It's easy to feel defeated, to give up and to say, no, I can't anymore. But now Jesus is saying, even though you have tried your best, I want you to take up that net again, now to launch it together with me into the deep. Because growth, transformation, and breakthrough don't happen when we sit down, when we allow ourselves to be defeated. No, they happen when we step out in faith, when we say, yes, this is the word we have gotten from God, when we get up and make that call, when we write that email again, when we reintroduce ourselves to someone new, because we never know what God is doing. Even when fear threatens to hold us back, even when those regrets starts coming up again, or our worries telling us you've been doing this for so long but nothing has changed, now is not the time to think again and again. No, now is the time to launch that net into the deep with Jesus, to try it again with Jesus. The act of launching our net into the deep is not just about talking or taking action, but about trusting that God's timing and provision will meet us in the unknown. No matter how much we've tried our best, when we hear the word, it is time again and again to launch our net. Just do it. Obey. Because if Peter and James, they didn't obey Jesus' word to launch their net into the deep, because they saw that actually they never had a good outcome in the past, yet they launched their net and then they saw the results. The result was an abundance of fishes in their net. They were not even able to, gather the fishes. That was how much the fishes were in that net. Although Peter and James never caught a fish without Jesus stepping in. We cannot always wait for everything to be perfect. We cannot always allow fear to, first of all, disappear. Sometimes we might have to do it afraid. It's about us moving forward despite those fears, despite our imperfections. It's about us moving forward, trusting that God's guidance will take us to places we couldn't have imagined on our own. As we approach the end of the year, ask yourself the question again and again: where is God telling me? Where is God calling me to launch my net into the deep again? Where is God saying I should move forward? Whether it's taking a leap in your career, reaching out to someone you've been avoiding, or embracing a new challenge, trust that God's invitation to launch your net is a call to greater opportunity and divine provision. This could even be your word for next year. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Step out in faith today. Step out in faith. The deep is where your purpose is waiting to unfold. Trust God. Trust Him. Yes, we hope this has blessed you, because we just felt this is a word for someone, and it is a prophetic word. It is a word that demands us to take action. So whichever deep water God is calling you to launch that net into, ask Him again to be with you, and see how He will cause your net to be filled with abundance of fishes, whatsoever your fish is. We hope this has blessed you. We hope this has empowered you. And we hope it has encouraged you to take that step, no matter how much you've tried your best to get whatsoever you're waiting for. Have a blessed time, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.